God is requesting you to listen, because what I'm about to reveal will break you and change you forever. I have finally allowed the truth to be revealed, the full identity of the one who wants to harm you. This is your final chance. This message will be deleted within 42 minutes. If you're here, it's not too late, but if you walk away now, you will miss a truth that could save your life, your family, your future. This is your divine moment, and ignoring this will cost you more than you realize. Comment Amen if you can feel the weight of this message in your spirit. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That tension in the atmosphere, the heaviness you couldn't explain. The feeling that something has been watching, working behind the scenes, interfering with your peace, delaying your breakthroughs, twisting your relationships, clouding your mind. You've been crying out, asking me why certain things haven't changed. And I have heard every cry. I have seen every tear that no one else saw. I was there when your spirit broke in silence. And now, I have come with a revelation that will shatter every lie. Listen to me. This is not a drill. This is not symbolic. This is real. You've been under attack from a presence that hides in plain sight, speaking through doubt, working through distraction, planting seeds of fear, shame, and delay. You've blamed yourself. You've questioned me, but today I am tearing the veil. I am naming the one who's been against you, and it's not just a person. It is a spirit, a voice, a principality that knows your potential and fears it. Comment 1111. If something in you feels this is not just words, it's your moment of truth. The enemy has tried to convince you that you are cursed, forgotten, and rejected. But I say you are chosen, loved, and surrounded by my presence. You have no idea how many times I blocked the attack before it could reach you. You don't even realize the nights I stood guard over your home, the moments I placed my angels between you and destruction. You've survived what was meant to break you, and that is not by chance. It's by design. It's because I still have plans for you. You were supposed to lose your mind. You were supposed to walk away from me. But you didn't. You held on even if by a thread. That thread was me. You thought you were hanging on to me, but it was I who never let go of you. Now hear me clearly, because this is the part you've been needing. The one who's been working behind the scenes to delay your destiny is the spirit of confusion and fear, operating through the very things you've been struggling to understand. This spirit doesn't wear horns. It disguises itself as logic, reason, even people you thought were safe. It uses your past, your wounds, your silence against you. But I, God, say no more. Comment 222 if you trust that I'm about to bring the truth into your light. I'm not just revealing your enemy, I'm exposing the plot. I am overturning the hidden motives. I am canceling the assignment that was meant to ruin your next season, because you are mine, and I have marked you with protection. You've been wondering why the pressure has increased, why old habits are tempting you again, why sudden tiredness comes every time you want to pray. That's not coincidence, that's warfare. The enemy increases the attack when your breakthrough is near. He knows what's about to break loose in your life, and he's trying to stop you right before the release. But he's already lost. You are not alone. I need you to hear me when I say this. My presence has never left your side. Even when you sinned, even when you walked away, even when you doubted, I was still there. And now, I am closer than I've ever been. I have been preparing you for this moment. Everything that felt like loss was a setup. Everything that hurt you was shaping you. I never allowed a wound I could not heal, and I never let a storm come unless it would serve my purpose in you. Don't believe the lie that your life is falling apart. It's falling into place. I have hidden things inside of you that this world has not seen yet. Your gifts are not random. Your voice, your passion, your calling, they are all part of my plan. And the enemy has known that longer than you have. That's why you've been attacked. That's why the warfare has been personal. Because you're not just anyone. You are a threat to the darkness. Yes, you. The one who's been doubting their worth. The one who feels unseen. The one who thinks they're too broken to be used by God. I am talking to you. You are my child. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. And I'm not done with you yet. Your breakthrough is closer than it has ever been. You've crossed into the final season of waiting. What you couldn't see, what you couldn't explain, it's about to make sense. I'm about to turn your pain into purpose, your mourning into dancing, your ashes into beauty. I'm about to make you whole. You don't have to beg for what I've already promised you. It's already written, it's already yours. All I need from you now is to trust me even when it's hard, even when you don't have all the answers. That's where your faith grows. That's where my power moves. Like this video, if you believe that my word is confirming something deep inside of you, why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. I'm not just the God of your mountaintops. I am the God of your valleys. I see you in your weakness, and I cover you with strength. When others left you, I remained. When you fell, I lifted you. When you cursed yourself in pain, I whispered life over your name. You are not here by accident. You are here because I am calling you higher. I am awakening what has been asleep in you. I am healing what has been hurting in you. I am restoring what the enemy tried to destroy. But you must hear me, the next steps you take matter. You cannot go back to the same cycles, the same people, the same mindsets. You are not who you used to be. You are stepping into something new. And with that comes a greater responsibility. Protect your peace. Guard your heart. Watch your words. Speak life, not death. Trust me more than you trust your feelings. That hurt you, I know. You cried over things I was trying to save you from. You clung to places that would have drained your spirit. But even in your confusion, I never left. Even when you were angry with me, I stayed close. Because you are mine, and I am your defender. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I'm doing right now. There are things I'm still removing, not to punish you, but to prepare you. I am cutting ties with spirits that mask themselves in love. I am silencing voices that whispered doubt into your calling. I am cleansing your space so you can breathe again. Hear me clearly again. Trust yourself again. You think you lost something, but you don't even realize what I've just spared you from. If you could see what I saw, you'd thank me for every delay. You'd praise me for every closed door. Because I only remove what will rot your soul. I only take away what was draining your fire. You are too close to your calling to carry what no longer fits. Your spirit is shifting. That's why things feel unfamiliar. That's why you feel a pull away from what once comforted you. I am waking you up. I'm removing the layers you put on to survive. You don't need to live in survival anymore. You're about to live in purpose. You were born for this time. You were created for this hour. Everything that has tried to convince you otherwise has been a lie. the depression, the fear, the voices in your head that say you're not enough, all lies. Lies sent from the enemy to keep you asleep, to keep you silent, to keep you small. But I have spoken over you, and when I speak, the lies break. When I speak, chains fall. When I speak, even death must back away. My word is over your life now, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Not one. Comment 555. If you know the enemy cannot undo what I have declared over your life, you need to understand something important. Your authority in me is real. You don't have to beg to be free. You don't have to earn my love. You don't have to prove your worth. I chose you before the foundations of the earth. I knew every flaw, every weakness, every mistake, and I still said, that one is mine. Yes, you've fallen, but you've also risen. You've made mistakes, but you've also learned. And now I'm giving you new strength, new focus, new clarity. Because what's ahead of you is bigger than anything you've lost. You are about to walk into a season where the pain makes sense, where the process reveals its purpose. You will understand why I had to break certain things off you. You will see why I let the storm hit the way it did. It wasn't to destroy you. It was to destroy the things that were hiding within you. The fear, the doubt, the shame. I am refining you like gold. I am forming something eternal in your soul. And you don't need everyone to understand this. You don't need their approval. You don't need their applause. I did not call a crowd. I called you. And what I do in your life will speak for itself. The fruit will speak. The healing will speak. The peace will speak. Stay close to me. You're going to need me like never before in the days ahead. Not because you're weak, but because where I'm taking you requires a greater level of trust. This is not the time to wander. This is not the time to question my voice. You've come too far. You've survived too much. You are stepping into divine alignment now. Heaven is rearranging things for you. I am opening doors you didn't even knock on. I am placing your name in rooms you've never entered. I am answering prayers you forgot you prayed. But listen to me, don't go back. Don't look back. Don't settle for what's comfortable. You are not the same. The past is over. You've changed. I've changed you, and the enemy can't use what you've outgrown. Comment 1212 if you know you've outgrown the version of you that once settled. Every blessing I pour into your life from this moment forward will come from alignment, not striving. You don't have to chase what I've already assigned to you. You don't have to manipulate, beg, or hustle for favor. You walk in favor. You are covered in favor. When you speak, heaven listens. When you move, angels move with you. And yes, battles will come, but my presence will always go before you. You won't face a fight I haven't already conquered. You won't walk into a room without my spirit surrounding you. I don't just send protection, I am your protection. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is why the attacks have been so heavy. The enemy sees the shift. He sees your growth. He sees the covering on your life. He knows something is breaking in your favor, so he's trying to wear you down, make you quit before the release. But I won't let that happen. I'm strengthening your resolve right now. I'm restoring your courage. I'm lifting your eyes above the chaos. You are not meant to bow under pressure. You are meant to rise in power. Speak my name. Lean into me. Let go of your fear. This is not the end. This is the beginning. The fire you've walked through was not to consume you. It was to refine you. And now you shine. You will rise. You will overcome. You will testify. What I'm doing in your life will silence every lie. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not cursed. You are chosen. You are not forgotten. You are favored. I was there when you whispered, "God, I can't do this anymore." And I didn't turn away. I leaned in closer because I knew that moment would break something in you, and I allowed it. Not to destroy you, but to rebuild what had cracked under years of disappointment. You are not weak for reaching the end of your strength. That's when my strength takes over. Comment 777 if you're ready to let me carry what has been breaking you. You've been thinking something is wrong with you because you're tired. You've told yourself you should be stronger by now. But the truth is, you've been in a war. You've been fighting battles in the spirit that most people around you can't see. They don't understand why you're so guarded, why you pray the way you do, why you cry in worship. But I do, because I've seen the fire. I've seen what you've walked through just to survive. And now I'm lifting that burden. This next season of your life will not be defined by striving. It will be marked by surrender. I'm calling you deeper, not into religion, not into perfection, but into relationship. I don't want your performance. I want your presence. I want you to sit with me again, to hear me again, to trust me again, because I'm about to whisper strategies into your spirit. I'm about to reveal directions that no one around you can give. You've been asking me for clarity, and I will give it, but you must come closer. The noise around you has been too loud. The opinions, the distractions, the worries, they've drowned out my still small voice, but I'm still speaking. Comment 999 if you're ready to hear me again with a clear heart. You will not miss what I have for you. The time you think you lost, I can restore it. The relationships you thought you ruined, I can redeem them. The years that felt wasted, they are not wasted in my hands. I will use all of it. Every failure, every detour, every broken moment, nothing is beyond my reach. You think I need perfect people to do great things? No, I need willing hearts. Hearts that say, "God, even now, even with my mess, even with my questions, I'm still yours." That's the kind of heart I can use, and that's the heart you have. You are more powerful than you think. Not because of who you are in your flesh, but because of who I am in you. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. That's not a metaphor. That's not just a Bible verse to read and forget. That is the truth about your identity. You are not walking through life hoping to be blessed. You are the blessing. When you walk into a room, darkness trembles. When you pray, things shift. When you worship, chains break. Don't forget who you are. Don't let fear shrink what I've placed in you. Don't let insecurity silence your voice. Don't let comparison kill your confidence. There is only one you, and I created you with divine precision. You are not random. You are not a mistake. You are handcrafted by the God who sees the end from the beginning. Comment 1010 if you believe that I've created you with purpose. Now listen to me, and listen closely. There's a reason the enemy keeps attacking your mind. If he can get your thoughts, he can steer your choices. That's why the battlefield is always in your mind first. It's why he feeds you lies that sound like your own voice. It's why you keep replaying things that broke you. But I am bringing peace to your mind right now. I am calming the storm inside your head. The fear of the future, the shame of the past, it ends here. I'm replacing it with truth, my truth. You are loved, you are safe, you are chosen, you are whole. Speak this aloud if you need to. God is not finished with me. You're going to look back and see how I used every painful chapter to prepare you. You're going to see why the door closed, why they left, why the opportunity didn't last. Because I was protecting you from something that didn't carry your promise. This next season will not be about chasing blessings. It will be about walking in alignment. I'm not just dropping things into your life randomly. I am building something in you that will last. I don't want short-term miracles. I want lifelong transformation. And for that, I'm doing a deeper work. Some things are falling apart, but only because the foundation wasn't built on me. I am rebuilding your life on solid rock. Not on fear, not on approval, not on performance, but on my love. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. And yes, it will cost you. You will have to release some people. You will have to outgrow old patterns. You will have to walk away from familiar pain. But in exchange, I will give you peace that cannot be shaken. I will give you vision that cannot be stolen. I will give you joy that no enemy can touch. This is your moment to decide, will you trust me, even when it's uncomfortable? You've trusted me in your survival. Now trust me in your surrender. This is the part where many walk away. They want breakthrough without obedience. They want miracles without faith. But not you. I've placed something in you that won't let you quit. Even when you're tired, even when you're hurting, even when you don't see the way you keep showing up, and I will honor that. You think no one understands, but I was there in every moment. You thought no one cared. You were not abandoned. You were being refined. The darkness did not come to kill you. It came to reveal me in you. If everything had worked out the way you wanted, you would have never discovered the depth of my presence. Comment 1515 if you believe that I was with you, even in the silence. I was not just beside you. I was inside you, fighting when you didn't have the strength to fight anymore. It wasn't luck that kept you. It wasn't chance that spared you. It was me, my hand, my mercy, my covering. And you don't need to earn that, because my grace is not a reward. It's a gift. Now I'm asking you to trust me again, not blindly, not foolishly, but fully. Trust me with your heart, the parts still bleeding. Trust me with the dreams that feel too risky to speak aloud. Trust me with the wounds you still don't understand. I'm not afraid of your brokenness. I'm not disappointed by your pain. I already factored all of that in when I called you. You think I didn't know what would come against you? You think I didn't see the betrayal, the disappointment, the rejection? I saw it all, and still I chose you. Still I called you. Still I declared your name in the presence of angels. Because I don't give up on what I've created. This is not the end of your story. It's not even close. What feels like a breaking point is actually a birthing place. I am delivering something through you that hell has tried everything to stop. That's why it's been so hard. That's why the pressure's been so intense. Because what's inside of you carries the power to shift generations. Comment 1717 if you believe something greater is being born through this pain. You are not just fighting for your peace. You're fighting for the future of your bloodline. You're the one I've chosen to break the cycles. You're the one I've placed at the turning point of your family's story. It's not just about you. It never was. That's why the battles are so big. That's why the warfare has been relentless. But I'm making you stronger, not hardened stronger. There's a difference. The enemy wants to harden your heart, to make you cold, to make you bitter. But I'm making you bold, courageous, fierce with faith. You will not walk through life wounded. You will walk through it whole. I'm healing the very thing you thought would define you forever. You don't need to hide your scars. I will use them. Every scar tells a story of survival. Every mark is proof that what came to destroy you failed. You're still here, and that alone is a testimony. Your presence on this earth is not a mistake. There's something about your life that carries heaven's fingerprints. The way you see the world, the way your heart aches for truth, the way your spirit picks up what others ignore, it's not ordinary. You were born for the divine. That's why you never quite fit in. That's why you've always felt set apart. It wasn't rejection, it was redirection. I've been guarding you from environments that would poison your purpose. I've been steering you away from people who couldn't handle the weight of your calling. Comment Amen if you now understand that the isolation was actually protection. You don't need to keep explaining yourself. I've already validated you. You don't need to keep proving your worth. I've already affirmed it. You are enough, right now, as you are. Not when you get it all together, not when you heal completely, right now. Because I work in process. I work through the middle. I'm not just the God of the finish line, I'm the God of the messy middle too. When others see chaos, I see construction. I am building something eternal in you, and it cannot be rushed. So breathe. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to keep walking with me, step by step, day by day. That's how miracles unfold, not all at once, but moment by moment. And I am in every moment. Let me remind you of something. My promises are not fragile. They don't expire because you got tired. They don't vanish because you had a bad day. I am faithful even when you waver. I am constant, even when you're confused. My love is not based on performance. It is anchored in eternity. You're closer than you think. The breakthrough is not coming. It's already happening. In ways you cannot see, I am rearranging everything to bring you into alignment. You will wake up one day soon and realize the pain lifted, the doors opened, the right people entered, and you'll say, only God, because only I could turn what was meant for evil into glory. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual now, allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will speak of this season and call it holy. Not because it was easy, but because it changed you, because it brought you closer to me, because it taught you to trust me when nothing made sense. And that's the most powerful place to be. Not when you understand everything, but when you still believe anyway. That's when heaven opens, that's when peace comes, that's when miracles are born. I have watched you give when you barely had enough. I've seen you be faithful in seasons that tried to crush your soul. And heaven has not forgotten. Your name has been spoken in rooms of angels. I've written your tears in my book. Not one drop has been wasted. Not one moment has gone unnoticed. Comment 222 if you believe that heaven remembers your faithfulness. There is a reward coming for your endurance, a reward no man can block. What's being released is not delayed, it's been preserved, set aside, protected for the right time, and that time is near. You've been wondering why the warfare increased, why the confusion suddenly returned, why the temptation, the fear, the fatigue hit you all at once. It's not random. It's because you're stepping over the line. You're crossing into a spiritual shift. The enemy is desperate to pull you back into old ways, old patterns, old thinking. But you're not going back. You've come too far. I have brought you here right now for a holy reset. Not a rewind, a reset. I'm wiping the old residue off your spirit. I'm clearing the old voices out of your mind. I'm silencing the lies that made you question who you are. You are not lost. You are being led. Let me lead you. I know the way through this storm. I know the path that looks invisible to you. I've already walked ahead of you and cleared it. And yes, there will still be moments of uncertainty. But that's where your faith activates. That's where your power grows. That's where you see me for who I really am. Not just a rescuer, but a restorer. Not just a provider, but a father. Not just a name you pray to, but a presence that wraps around your soul and never lets go. Comment 333 if you're ready to be led fully by me in this next chapter. You are not called to live in fear. That voice in your mind telling you to stay small, stay quiet, stay safe, that is not me. I did not place fear inside of you. I gave you power. I gave you love. I gave you a sound mind. And I am teaching you how to use that power now. That's why you've been uncomfortable. That's why what once satisfied you no longer fits. You're outgrowing the place you've been in, because I'm calling you to rise, to lead, to carry light in dark places. You are a carrier of glory. That's not arrogance. That's identity. When I said, "You are the light of the world," I meant it. That wasn't poetic. That was prophetic. You are a city on a hill. You are a burning lamp in a room that was once covered in shadows. And I am the fire within you. Don't hide your light just because others are uncomfortable. Don't dim your flame just because some can't understand your fire. You were not meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out for my glory. Comment Amen if you receive that you are called to stand out in boldness. I know you've been afraid of getting it wrong, afraid to take the next step, afraid to trust again. But I didn't give you a spirit of fear. I gave you my spirit. The same spirit that hovered over the waters, the same spirit that raised Jesus from the grave. That's what lives in you. And that spirit does not bow to fear. The fear you feel is not a sign to stop. It's a sign to press in, because the enemy doesn't fight what isn't a threat. He attacks what carries power. And you, yes, you carry something dangerous to the darkness. You carry healing. You carry vision. You carry legacy. That's why hell has tried to take you out since you were a child. That's why it's always felt like one battle after another. But here you are, still standing, still breathing, still believing. And that is a victory in itself. You've already won more than you realize. This next season won't look like the last. You're not repeating the past. You're not returning to what broke you. I've cut the cords to those cycles, and now I'm lifting you, elevating you, positioning you. What used to trigger you will now teach you. What used to shake you will now strengthen you. What used to control you will now crumble at your feet, because you've shifted, because I've shifted you. Get ready to walk differently, think differently, Respond differently, not from pride, but from clarity. I've renewed your mind. I've awakened your spirit. I've restored your joy. And now I'm releasing peace over you. Peace like a river. Peace that calms the anxiety in your chest. Peace that quiets the voices in your head. Peace that reminds you I am still in control. Even when you don't see how it all comes together, I do. And that's why you can rest. Not because everything is fixed, but because I am faithful. So close your eyes tonight and release the weight. Lay down what you were never meant to carry. Trust that I've already gone before you, that I'm already at work, that nothing is too far gone for me to redeem. You think you've failed too many times, made too many wrong turns, but I don't operate by human rules. My mercy rewrites what shame tried to label permanent. My grace washes away what regret told you was stuck forever. You are not beyond redemption. You are not too far gone. I am the God who leaves the 99 to come after the one, and right now, I'm coming after you. Comment 1111 if you know this is your moment to return to me fully. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I'm not mad at you. I'm not disappointed in you. My heart breaks when you think that way. Because I didn't create you to live under the weight of guilt and fear. I created you to walk with me, to know me, to live from a place of peace. And yes, there have been detours, but I specialize in rerouting. I can get you back on track in a moment. Do you know how powerful one decision can be? One yes can shift everything. One surrender can open up doors that have been locked for years. You don't need to wait for the right moment. This is the moment. This is the invitation. You are standing at a divine intersection right now, and I'm calling you home, not home to a building, not home to religion, home to me, to my presence, to the arms that never let you go, even when you ran. You may have walked away, but I never did. Come back. Come back to the place where your identity isn't shaped by opinions, but by truth. Come back to the voice that reminds you who you are. Come back to the love that doesn't shift when you mess up. Come back to me. Because the enemy has tried to fill your life with noise, so much noise. Voices that told you you're not worthy, that you've missed your chance, that you'll never be free. But those voices are lying. I am the truth, and my truth says you are redeemed. My truth says you are still called. My truth says I'm not done with you. Comment Amen if you receive that you are still called and chosen by God. I know how heavy life has felt. I know how many days you've just wanted to make it to the next one. I've seen you hold it all together for everyone else while breaking in private. But you don't have to be strong on your own anymore. Let me carry you. Let me take what you were never meant to hold. Your heart is tired, but I can restore it. Your mind is racing, but I can quiet it. Your body is weary, but I can strengthen it. Come to me, just as you are. There is no shame here, no judgment, only love that is constant, only peace that passes all understanding. This next chapter will be different, not because of anything you do, but because of what I'm doing in you. I'm rewiring your patterns. I'm healing your memory. I'm lifting the shame that's been sitting on your chest like a weight. You don't have to carry the identity others tried to put on you. You are who I say you are. And I say you are free, free from the past, free from fear, free from needing to prove yourself, free to walk in joy again, free to believe again. Yes, believe again. I know it's hard. I know it's risky. You've been let down. People failed you. Doors closed. But don't let that harden your heart. I am not like people. I don't change. I don't betray. I don't break promises. What I start, I finish. And I've started something in you. That's why you've been so uncomfortable, because I've been stirring your spirit. I've been waking up things inside of you that religion tried to bury. You're not meant to sleepwalk through life. You're meant to live in power, in clarity, in truth. You were never meant to be numb. You were created to feel, to hope, to dream again. Comment 555 if you believe I'm breathing new hope into your soul right now. There are things I'm about to bring into your life that will make you forget the pain of this season. Not because the pain didn't happen, but because the blessing will be greater. You'll say, God, you really did restore the years I thought were wasted. Yes, I did. Yes, I will. That's who I am. The world may measure you by performance, but I look at the heart, and your heart, even when wounded, has remained soft toward me. That's rare, that's beautiful, that's valuable. I've placed fire in your bones, fire that religion can't control, fire that life's storms couldn't put out. You've walked through the water and you didn't drown. You've walked through fire and you weren't consumed. That's not coincidence, that's covenant. I made a covenant with you, one the enemy can't break, one your past can't cancel, one that will hold through every storm. You've asked me why it feels like nothing is moving, why prayers feel unanswered, why you still feel stuck. But I haven't been ignoring you. I've been answering in ways you didn't expect. I've been healing you layer by layer. I've been building a new foundation that won't collapse when storms hit. I've been doing the deeper work, the kind that doesn't always look like progress, but becomes your strength when everything else falls away. Comment, Amen, if you know God is doing a deeper work in your life right now. There's a shaking happening in your spirit. That's not fear, it's awakening. It's me. I'm shaking loose the lies that have clung to your soul. I'm breaking the grip of every voice that told you you're not worthy, not ready, not enough. You've believed too many things that were never true, and now I'm pulling them out, one by one. You think it's falling apart, but I'm telling you, it's falling into place. I'm pulling you out of performance and into presence. You don't have to keep pretending you're okay. You don't have to fake your strength. You can bring your real self to me, your confused self, your anxious self, your angry, weary, lonely self. I can handle it. I've already seen it. And I still choose you. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I always choose you, even when you push me away. Even when you think you've failed me, I choose you. Not because of what you do, but because of who I am. I am love. I am truth. I am your father, and I do not give up on my children. Comment 1212 if you believe I have never stopped choosing you. The truth is, you've outgrown the pain. You just haven't realized it yet. That old cycle has no more power over you. That wound that used to control your mind, it doesn't define you anymore. You've walked through fire and come out refined, not burned, not broken, refined. The enemy has been trying to convince you that nothing's changing, that this is just another empty promise. But that's because he knows something you haven't fully believed yet. Your breakthrough is already unfolding. Slowly, quietly, steadily, just like seeds in the soil, it's growing where no one can see. And soon, what was hidden will bloom. The waiting was not punishment, it was preparation. You had to learn how to depend on me in the dark, so that when the light comes, you won't forget who brought you through. You had to learn how to hear my whisper when the world was loud. You had to learn that your faith isn't based on feelings, it's rooted in me, and I haven't changed. I am still the same God who parted seas, shut the mouths of lions, and raised the dead. I am still the same God who walked with you through every storm. I am still the same God who called you by name when no one else saw your value. My power hasn't run out. My promise hasn't faded. My presence hasn't left. Comment 777 if you believe God's presence is still with you now. I am building something in your life that will outlast the storms. Something that won't be shaken by people walking away. Something that won't collapse when circumstances shift. What I'm building in you is rooted in truth, in identity, in my spirit. That's why the shaking had to happen. That's why it felt like everything was being stripped away, because I had to remove what was built on insecurity, on fear, on false approval. I'm rebuilding now, on solid ground, on me. This new season will require your full attention. You can't keep looking back. You can't keep reliving old pain. You can't keep doubting every good thing I send. I am doing a new thing. You won't find it in the patterns of your past. You'll find it in your posture, in your surrender, in your quiet trust. I know you don't feel ready, but I am ready in you. I know you still wrestle with doubt, but my faith in you hasn't wavered. I have anointed you. I have equipped you. And everything you need is already inside of you. So stop waiting for a sign. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect. You've already been chosen. You've already been released. Walk forward, even if it's trembling. Walk, even if it's slow. Move. Even if no one claps, keep going. You're not walking alone. I am with you. And this time, this season will not end in heartbreak. It will end in harvest. You will see why the delay was necessary. You will see why I didn't give you what you prayed for when you wanted it. Because I was preparing what you didn't know you'd need. I was protecting what you couldn't see. I was loving you deeper than you understood at the time. The world celebrates loud faith, the kind that looks bold, visible, and confident. But I honor the kind of faith that stays when it would be easier to walk away. The kind that trusts me in silence. The kind that believes when there's no sign, no proof, no confirmation, just my voice and your obedience. That's where miracles begin. Comment 333 if you believe in the power of quiet faith that heaven honors. You're not weak for feeling tired. You're not wrong for having questions. You're not a failure for struggling to keep your head above water. You're human, but more than that, you're mine. You belong to the one who holds the oceans in his hand, and I will not let you drown. Every tear you've cried in secret, I caught them. Every fear you buried behind a smile, I saw them. Every time you held back words because you didn't want to burden others, I heard them. You don't have to pretend here. You don't have to hold it all together with me. Come undone. I can handle your mess. I am not afraid of your emotion. I created it. I understand you better than you understand yourself. And even when your own heart tries to lie to you, I will tell you the truth. You are loved. Not for what you do, not for how strong you appear. You are loved because you are mine. That will never change. This battle you're in, it's not just about the now, it's about what's next. The enemy has been trying to make you give up on what you can't even see yet. He's trying to drain your hope before you ever get to the promise. But I'm here to say, the promise still stands. Your future is not cancelled. Comment 1717 if you believe your promise still stands, no matter the battle. I know you feel weary. I know the journey has been long, but you are closer now than you've ever been. That's why the resistance has intensified. That's why the enemy is trying to throw everything at you: confusion, distraction, fear, offense, comparison, exhaustion. It's because he senses what's coming. He senses what I'm about to release in your life. Don't let him talk you out of it. Don't let him convince you that nothing's changing, because it is. I am moving even when it feels quiet. I'm arranging things behind the scenes. I'm shifting hearts. I'm touching minds. I'm putting the right people in place. You may not see it yet, but it's real. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. Hold on. This is where most people give up, right at the edge, right before the release. But you're not most people. You're the one I've marked. You're the one I've been preparing. You're the one who keeps getting back up, no matter how many times you're knocked down, and I am proud of you for that. Yes, proud. You don't hear that enough, do you? But I need you to know your obedience in the unseen matters to me. Your faithfulness when no one's watching is beautiful to me. The way you worship, even through the tears, moves my heart. You are not failing. You are growing. I am pruning you, not punishing you. I'm cutting back what can't go where I'm taking you. I'm removing what's been leeching your strength. And it hurts, I know. But every cut is making room for new fruit. Every no is making space for a better yes. Comment 1010 if you receive that this pruning is making room for something greater. I didn't bring you this far to leave you now. I didn't walk with you through every season just to abandon you when you're on the edge of breakthrough. I am the same God on the mountaintop and in the valley. My character doesn't change based on your circumstances. My love doesn't decrease based on your mistakes. I am steady, unshaken, and always present. You are not alone in this. I've placed my angels around you. I've filled you with my spirit. I've given you authority through my Son. You have more power than you realize. You're not just surviving, you're shifting atmospheres. Every time you pray, something happens. Every time you declare my truth, darkness trembles. Every time you refuse to give up, heaven rejoices. You are not powerless, you are anointed. And I will not let your fight be for nothing. There will be fruit, there will be healing, there will be restoration, and there will be joy, not temporary happiness, but real joy. Joy that runs deeper than sorrow. Joy that stays even in storms. Joy that reminds you that I am still working all things together for good. So breathe. Cry if you need to. Rest if you must. But don't quit. This is not the end of your story. It's a turning point. And when you look back, you'll see that this was the moment everything changed. Not because of anything dramatic, but because you chose to believe me again. You chose to trust me with the broken pieces. You chose to stay. You think you've barely survived, but from heaven's view you overcame. Every time you chose faith instead of fear, you were winning. Every time you spoke life when death surrounded you, you were breaking ground. Every time you worshipped while wounded, you were taking back territory. Comment Amen if you understand that just surviving was already a spiritual victory. You've questioned why it had to be so hard. You've cried out, "Why me, God?" And I understand, I truly do. But hear me now, there are things I'm doing in your life that require depth, not speed. This journey has never been about the easy route. It's been about building you into someone who can stand firm when the winds rise. Because the calling on your life isn't small, and the attacks haven't been either. The enemy saw what was on you before you ever knew it yourself. He tried to smother your potential before you even realized it was there. But I kept you, I covered you, I preserved you for such a time as this. You didn't miss your moment. You didn't lose your purpose. You are right on time. You don't have to rush or force or prove anything. Just stay close, stay willing, stay open. I can do more in a moment of surrender than you could in a lifetime of striving. This is not about how strong you are, it's about how faithful I am. Comment 999 if you're ready to stop striving and start trusting again. I am not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be present with me in every moment, in every decision, in every hard place. I will give you wisdom. I will show you when to speak and when to be silent, when to move and when to be still. You don't have to figure it all out. That's my job. Your job is to stay connected to me. And that connection, it's what the enemy fears most. He doesn't fear your talent. He fears your obedience. He doesn't mind you going to church if your heart is far from me. But when you really surrender, when you quiet your soul and listen for my voice, that's when everything changes, because where my spirit is, there is freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from confusion, freedom from shame, freedom from that weight that's been pressing down on your chest. I'm lifting it now. Can you feel it? Breathe deeply. That's me. That peace you feel in this moment, that's not just comfort, that's me. My presence, my breath over your life. I know what it cost you to keep going. I know what it took to wake up again and keep walking. You felt invisible, but I saw you. You thought it didn't matter, but I counted every moment. And now I'm bringing the reward, not just material, not just physical. I'm talking about internal breakthrough, emotional healing, mental clarity, spiritual strength. The kind of wholeness you didn't think was possible for someone like you. But I say you are worthy of it, not because you earned it, but because I said so. Comment 222 if you believe that what God says is final, not what your past says. You've let the voices of your past hold too much space in your future. But I'm cutting that off now. That shame that whispers you're still the same, that's not me. That guilt that creeps in when you try to move forward, that's not me. My voice convicts to call you higher, not condemn to push you down. I am lifting you, not crushing you. So stop agreeing with the enemy. Stop repeating what the world said about you. Start repeating what I say. You are redeemed. You are restored. You are renewed. You are ready. Yes, ready. You don't need more time. You don't need more validation. You don't need to be anything other than who you are in me. The healing is happening as you move. The clarity is coming as you obey. You won't have it all figured out before you step, but you will have my spirit with you. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. And that's enough. I've always used the unlikely, the overlooked, the ones others passed by. Because I don't choose based on appearance, I choose based on purpose. And your purpose is heavy. That's why the fight has been long. That's why the waiting has been painful. But it's not wasted. I will use all of it. You're not just going to make it through this, you're going to come out glowing, stronger, softer, sharper, and full of me, full of joy that can't be stolen, full of peace that can't be explained, full of purpose that finally makes sense. You felt forgotten at times, but I never forgot you. Not for 1 second, not through the heartbreak, not in the moments when the world felt like it moved on without you. I stayed, I sat with you in the silence, I wept with you when you broke, and I rejoiced over you even when you didn't feel worth rejoicing over. I was there, child, and I'm still here. Comment Amen if you believe God has never left your side, not even for a moment. I didn't bring you this far just so you could live a life of survival. I brought you this far because there is a destiny on your life, one that cannot be cancelled, one that cannot be stolen, one that I wrote before you were ever born. And yes, I know it's taken longer than you hoped. Yes, I know the road has worn you down. But you are not behind. It's an emergency. God says, I order you to open this right now. Important alert. Very good news is coming for you. If you leave this, you will cry so much. Open it immediately. God says, this is urgent. Do not scroll. Do not turn your head away. This is your emergency moment. I command you to open this right now. Something divine is reaching you in this very hour. This is a holy alert, and if you walk past this, you may miss a miracle that was shaped only for you. Very good news is coming for you. Something heavy is about to break. If you ignore this now, tears may follow later. Open your spirit. You've prayed, you've cried, and I, the Lord your God, have seen it all. I have come to speak. Stay till the very end, because what I have for you can turn your entire life around in ways you've been secretly hoping for. Comment Amen to affirm your faith right now. You are not here by chance. You didn't stumble upon this accidentally. I brought you here. Heaven aligned this moment so that you could hear my words, because what I say now is a seed for your breakthrough. You are standing on the edge of something sacred. I am not just giving you hope, I am declaring change. You have been asking when things will finally turn. My child, it starts now. But you must not stop reading, because I am revealing pieces of your next blessing in every sentence I say. Let your heart be still and listen. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. Even when you feel like the world has turned its back on you, I have never left your side. I have held every tear, every sigh, every prayer you whispered in the dark. This emergency call is not to scare you, it is to rescue you. You have been in a place where you felt stuck, confused, tired, worn out. And I saw you. There is a lifting coming. You've waited. You've endured. Now, I'm releasing a fresh wind of favor over your life. Doors you thought were sealed shut are about to open. Hearts you thought were too far gone are about to turn. The struggle you've been facing is not your ending. It's the soil I used to plant a miracle. You have cried enough nights. Now joy will visit you. Not temporary relief, but lasting, overwhelming joy. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your word. I don't care what your bank account says right now. I don't care what your past looks like. I don't care what others say you can or cannot do. I am the Lord your God, and I do not consult human opinions when I choose to bless someone. I bless who I will bless, and I have chosen to bless you. You are about to receive what you didn't qualify for, what you didn't expect, what you didn't think would ever come back. Healing is being sent to your body. Peace is being sent to your mind. Stability is coming to your home. Restoration is coming to relationships. And provision is coming to the areas of your life that have felt dry and empty. The enemy has tried to silence you with fear and failure. But I am speaking louder, and my voice breaks the chains. This is your burning bush moment. This is the hour when the ordinary becomes holy. You asked me if I'm still listening. You questioned whether your prayers were floating into nothingness. No, child. Every word you sent into the heavens was caught by my hand. I didn't ignore you. I was preparing the right time to move. And now I am moving. Suddenly, swiftly, fully. Comment 222 if you trust this is true. Do not waste this divine appointment by brushing it off. This is not just another message. This is my heart pouring into yours. You are entering a season where things will make sense. The delays you hated will turn into the protection you praise me for. The losses you couldn't understand will become the space where I plant greater abundance. The brokenness you felt was punishment will be revealed as preparation. The enemy tried to make you give up before this moment, but you made it, and because you didn't quit, I'm giving you more than you prayed for. There is a spiritual inheritance being released. You will not just recover what was taken, you will receive double. Just like Job, just like Joseph, just like Ruth, I have not forgotten how faithfully you've walked through storms that would have drowned others. Favor is chasing you down. My angels are already moving on your behalf. Things are shifting even now as you read this. Before this day ends, I will give you confirmation. It may come through a phone call, a text, a number, a dream, or even a conversation. Watch closely. I am a detailed God. I am not random. I orchestrate everything for your good. If this speaks to your soul, I ask you now to like this video, not for me, but as a sign to heaven that you are ready to receive what is coming. I am sending you a release, a real one. A breakthrough that does not come with fear or confusion or doubt. A blessing that stays. A peace that remains, a joy that overflows. I don't just want to visit you with a miracle. I want to dwell with you. I want to live with you, walk with you, speak to you daily. You are not just a person, you are my temple. There's a shift happening in your spirit even now. You feel it. You may not understand it fully, but something inside of you is stirring. That's me. That's my spirit. I am drawing near, and I am bringing clarity to every foggy part of your life. I will not leave you confused. I will not abandon you in transition. I am faithful. From beginning to end, I am the same. You are going to look back at this moment and realize that this was the turning point. This is the word that marked a change. This is the day heaven came closer. The storm didn't break you, it built you. The fire didn't destroy you, it refined you. You're stronger now, wiser now, and ready to walk into what I have prepared for you. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is not just a good moment, this is a divine moment. What I'm doing in your life right now is bigger than anything you've seen before. You thought it was too late. You thought maybe you missed your moment. But listen, I don't operate on human clocks. I don't use earthly calendars. I work on purpose, and my purpose for your life is waking up in this very moment. You have not missed what I planned for you. You have not fallen too far behind. I am the God who restores years. I redeem time. What the enemy meant to delay or steal, I return with interest. You may have lost time, but I am giving you acceleration. What would have taken years, I will do in months. What should have taken months, I will do in days. You don't need to chase blessings anymore. They're coming for you. There is a sound in heaven right now with your name on it. Your name has been spoken in places of favor. I have assigned your name to doors you haven't even knocked on yet. They will open not because of who you know, but because of who knows you. And I, the Lord your God, know you deeply. I don't just know your name. I know your heart. I know your pain. I know your purpose. You are not invisible to me. The world may have overlooked you. People may have counted you out. But I didn't. I've kept you covered while I prepared what's next. I allowed certain people to leave your life because where I'm taking you, they cannot follow. I pulled you out of situations that made you feel like you were breaking, but really, I was making you, forming you, strengthening you. Now you are ready. Comment 555 if you are stepping into your season. Don't be afraid of what's next. I am already in your tomorrow. I go before you. I surround you. I make ways in the wilderness and streams in the dry land. I bring water from rocks. I make bitter waters sweet. And yes, I still part seas. You will not drown in what you're facing. I will make a way where there seems to be none. This thing that has been heavy on your chest, I am lifting it right now. You don't have to carry everything anymore. Let me carry you. You've tried to stay strong for everyone else. You've had moments where you felt like collapsing under the pressure, but you didn't, and I saw that. And now I am rewarding your endurance. I am sending strength to your spirit, peace to your heart, and solutions to your situation. You don't need to figure it all out. Just trust me. I know your mind has been busy. I know you've been asking me, what now? And how will this ever work out? My child, I don't need a visible path to bless you. I don't need perfect conditions to perform a miracle. I am God over all things. I work even when nothing looks like it's moving. Just because you haven't seen change yet doesn't mean I haven't started the shift. The process began the moment you believed. Comment 1212 if you believe I am already working behind the scenes. I am not just sending miracles, I am sending confirmation. You're about to see signs that will be undeniable. You won't have to guess if it's me. You will know. Something will click. A peace will fall over you that doesn't match your situation. That's how you'll know it's me, because I bring peace that passes all understanding. The kind of peace that calms storms inside, even while the world outside is shaking. Do not compare your life to others. I didn't make you to blend in. I made you to carry something unique. That's why your journey has felt harder. That's why you've been through deeper battles. Because the weight of your calling is not ordinary. The oil I'm pouring over your life costs something. but it is worth it. And when people see what I do in your life, they will know it had to be God. You're about to enter a chapter of restoration. I'm not just restoring things, I'm restoring you, your confidence, your passion, your vision, your hope, the pieces of you that felt lost, forgotten, or broken. I am putting them back together better than before. You will rise. And when you do, it won't just be for you. You will carry others with your testimony. You will become a vessel of my power, a living example of what I can do with someone who refused to give up. Every no you received, every door that shut, every betrayal, every delay, it's about to make sense, because the yes I'm about to give you will be so big, it will silence every voice that ever doubted you. You will not have to defend your value. My favor will speak for you. Comment 777 if you are ready for your release. You've been waiting for a long time. Sometimes you even stopped expecting anything to change. You told yourself, maybe this is just how my life will be. But I am here to tell you, no, this is not where it ends. This is where things begin to rise. You are stepping into a season of answers. I am shifting you from delay to destiny, from wandering to walking in purpose, from survival to overflow. The battle was fierce because the promise is big. You didn't struggle for nothing. You didn't cry for nothing. All of it has been working toward what I am about to do next. You will see why you had to wait. You will understand why things didn't work out the way you wanted them to. Because my plan was always higher. My plan doesn't just give you a moment of peace, it gives you lasting purpose. This is the turning point. You'll look back and say, that's when everything changed. And it won't be by your effort or striving, it will be by my hand. I open doors no man can shut. I lift people from the dust and seat them among rulers. That's what I'm doing for you. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are right on time for my miracle. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. I am restoring not just your circumstances, but your joy, the joy that was stolen from you through years of disappointment, pain, and betrayal. I am giving it back, full, overflowing, deep joy that doesn't rely on circumstances. You'll laugh again, you'll dance again, you'll breathe freely again. I am breaking heaviness off your shoulders and replacing it with light. Comment 999 if you receive this joy into your spirit. Your life is about to shift from quiet pain to loud praise. You have praised me in the drought, now you'll praise me in the rain of blessings. Because yes, I am sending rain, the kind of rain that restores the land that looked dry and hopeless. Your finances, your health, your relationships, your dreams, I will touch it all. Nothing is too far gone for me. You may not see the full picture, but I do. I see every piece, I know every detail. I've seen every trap the enemy tried to set, and I've already rerouted you. What looked like loss was me protecting you. What looked like rejection was redirection. What felt like a failure was actually me pulling you into something greater. You didn't miss your destiny. You've been walking toward it this whole time. You're not crazy for still believing. You're not foolish for still having hope. You're not weak because you're tired. You're still here. And that means I'm not finished. I've begun a good work in you, and I will complete it. My word does not return to me empty. If I said you're blessed, you're blessed. If I called you healed, you're healed. If I said you're chosen, then nothing in hell can unchoose you. I am fighting for you even now. You may not see it, but angels are moving. Chains are breaking in places you can't see. Strongholds are falling. Generational curses are being shattered. This isn't just about you, it's about your children and your children's children. The enemy wanted to stop you so he could stop them, but he failed because you stood. And now I will honor that. Comment 1010 if you know this breakthrough is for your whole family. You've been feeling the pressure increase lately. That's because you're on the edge of birth. This isn't destruction, it's delivery. It hurts, yes, but new life always comes through pressure. What's coming out of this is more than you asked for. You're not just birthing a blessing, you're birthing a legacy. You will shift atmospheres when you enter a room. You will walk in peace others can't understand. You will carry me with you wherever you go. My spirit is being poured out over you in a fresh way. You will begin to see things differently. You'll feel me in moments you used to feel empty. Your discernment will grow. Your boldness will rise. Your words will carry weight. Not because of who you are, but because I'm with you. You don't have to be perfect for me to use you. Just be willing, and you are. From today forward, don't speak as someone still waiting for a blessing. Speak like someone who has already received it. Walk like it's done. Praise like it's already yours. Because in the Spirit, it is. The release has already begun. The shift is already in motion. And soon, what you've been carrying in faith will be visible in your life. Don't worry about how. I am the how. Don't stress about who. I am the who. What I open, no one can close. What I start, I finish. What I promise, I fulfill. I am not a man that I should lie, and my hand is on your life. Get ready. I'm not just changing your situation, I'm changing you. I'm giving you a new heart, a healed heart, a free heart, and out of it will flow new dreams, new visions, and new confidence. You will no longer walk like a wounded warrior. You will walk like a healed child of God. Whole, loved, covered. Comment 1515 if you're ready for a total shift in your life. I have seen how you've been fighting battles that no one else knew about. You've smiled through pain. You've shown up for others while secretly needing someone to show up for you. But my child, I've seen you. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. I've written every moment in my book, and now I'm stepping into your story with power that will leave no doubt it was me. I will make the crooked places straight. I will bring justice where there was unfairness. I will restore what was stolen. I will revive what was dying. I will rebuild what was torn down. My hand is mighty. My power is unmatched. I speak, and oceans move. I breathe, and bones come alive. Do you think I can't handle your situation? I'm the same God who raised the dead, and I'm breathing life into your future right now. You've been tested, and not just once. Again and again, you've walked through fires. But I never let the flames consume you. You came out of the heat, refined, not destroyed. You're stronger than you think. You're wiser than you know. And now, I'm turning the page. A new chapter is beginning. It starts today. You will see it unfold, not just through feelings or whispers, but through visible, undeniable change. Don't fear the change. Welcome it. It's me answering your prayers. It's me responding to your fasting, your tears, your worship, your obedience when it was hard. The pressure is not punishment, it's purpose. The waiting wasn't a waste, it was a setup. I've been aligning things behind the scenes, and now the scene is ready. It's your time to walk into the fullness of what I spoke over your life. Comment 1717 if you know this new chapter is yours. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've been under spiritual attack lately, haven't you? Feeling drained, doubting yourself, questioning your worth. That's not by accident. The enemy knows something's shifting in your favor. He senses the weight of your assignment. That's why the warfare has increased, but he underestimated you. He didn't know that with every hit, you were getting stronger. With every storm, your roots were going deeper, and now you're unshakable. I am not just surrounding you with angels, I'm filling you with boldness. The boldness to say no to what drains you. The courage to walk away from what I never sent. The peace to wait for what is truly yours. I don't want you just surviving anymore. I want you thriving, flourishing, living in joy, not just chasing it. That's what I created you for. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not behind. You are not cursed. You are blessed, even in the wilderness. You are covered, even in the fire. You are protected, even when it feels like everything is falling apart. My presence is with you. My promises still stand. I've already spoken victory over you, and that word cannot return to me empty. You're about to see me fulfill what you thought was impossible. Not by your effort, but by my grace. You'll find yourself in places you never dreamed of. You'll walk through doors you didn't even knock on. You'll receive favor that makes no sense to others, but will make perfect sense to your spirit. Because your spirit has been waiting for this, expecting it, praying for it, holding on for it. Comment Amen if your spirit has been waiting for this moment. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for surrender. Give me your yes, even if your voice shakes. Trust me, even when the path looks dark. I don't need you to have it all figured out. I just need you to walk with me, step by step, moment by moment. Because I'm not just trying to bless you, I want to be with you. That's always been my heart. Relationship, not just rescue. And when you walk with me, no weapon formed against you will prosper. It might be formed, but it won't finish its work. I will raise up a standard. I will guard your mind. I will protect your peace. You are not too weak. You are not too far gone. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. My grace is sufficient. You're not walking alone into this next season. I'm going with you. This is why I allowed certain things to fall apart. So you would stop depending on what couldn't sustain you. So you would learn to lean on me, not the opinions of others. I needed you to see who I really am. Not just a distant God, but a present Father. Not just a provider, but a protector. Not just powerful, but personal. I am close. I am near. I am in this with you. Even when you were angry at me, I stayed. Even when you doubted, I remained faithful. Even when you drifted, I still called you. Because my love is not like human love. It doesn't give up. It doesn't walk away. It doesn't grow tired. You can't exhaust it. You don't have to earn it. I already chose you, and I never change my mind about those I've chosen. Now breathe. Let peace fill your chest again. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You are exactly where you need to be for me to do what I'm about to do. You don't have to chase the blessing. Just stay close to me. Keep your heart soft. Keep your spirit open. And watch what happens next. Comment Amen right now if you feel my spirit speaking to your heart. You've been saying, God, I'm trying, but I'm tired. I heard you. I've seen the way you've been holding it together when you felt like falling apart. But listen to me carefully. Strength is coming. Not the kind of strength that comes from trying harder, but the kind that comes from me alone. I am filling you with a fresh fire. I'm reviving the parts of you that have been weary and dry. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of the most powerful chapter of your life. And the best part is, you won't have to force it. You won't have to beg for it. You won't have to pretend to be okay to earn it. This breakthrough is coming because of my mercy, my grace, and because I have seen the private faith you've held on to in silence. You didn't give up. And now, I'm stepping in. Your name has been mentioned in rooms your feet haven't entered yet. I've already lined up divine connections, opportunities, and open doors. While you were praying, I was preparing. While you were waiting, I was working. I never stopped moving, even when you couldn't feel me. I am always ahead of you, making the way clear. You are about to walk into what I already finished. Comment 1111 if you believe your prayers are unfolding now. You've been carrying burdens you were never meant to carry alone. You've tried to hold it all together. But I never asked you to. I asked you to give it to me. Cast your cares on me. Trust me with the weight. You're not weak because you're overwhelmed. You're human, and I made you. I know your limits. That's why I'm stepping in. That's why I'm sending peace right now to your soul. Even as you read this, something is loosening. That heaviness that's been gripping your chest, it's lifting. That fear that's kept you from sleeping, it's breaking. I am not the author of confusion. I bring peace. I speak order where there was chaos. I calm storms with just one word. And today, I'm speaking peace over your life, over your mind, over your family, over every worry you haven't even told anyone about. Have you heard about the top-secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may not understand the timing, but I do. I know what you don't, I see what you can't, and I promise you, I'm never late. I am always right on time. Even delays serve a purpose in my plan. I use every moment, every setback, every heartbreak, every closed door as part of your preparation. You didn't lose time. You gained strength. You gained wisdom. You gained endurance. Comment 222 if you're trusting my timing in your life. You're not where you used to be, and you're not where you're going yet. But you're on your way. I'm guiding every step. Even when you feel like you're walking in circles, I'm leading you closer to your purpose. Every step matters. Every small act of obedience counts. Nothing is wasted in my kingdom. Every prayer, every act of kindness, every tear you've cried in private, I've stored it all. I'm going to reward you openly for what you did in secret, for the moments you forgave when you could have stayed bitter, for the times you helped others when you were hurting yourself, for the nights you worshipped through pain. I've seen it all. And now, I'm opening heaven over your life. You will not be able to explain what's about to happen, but you will know without a doubt it was me. This is your time of overflow. Not just enough, not barely getting by. I'm talking about more than you need, more peace, more clarity, more opportunities, more support, more love, more joy. You've settled for survival, but I'm calling you into abundance. The kind of abundance that shows the world who your Father is. I don't do small things. I do exceedingly, abundantly, above all you could ask or imagine. There are people who counted you out, who overlooked you, who thought you wouldn't make it. But I love to use the unexpected. I take the underestimated and raise them up. I take the rejected and turn them into revivalists. You don't need validation from them. You already have my favor. You don't need to convince anyone. I will confirm you myself. I am placing my hand on you so clearly, even your enemies will see it. They won't understand it, but they won't be able to deny it. What I do in your life will speak for itself. I am not just raising you, I'm covering you. I'm shielding you from every arrow that's been thrown your way. I'm silencing the voices that tried to tear you down. I am your defender. You are about to see blessings hit areas of your life that have been dry for years. Dead places are coming to life. Things you forgot you prayed for are going to suddenly appear. This is the kind of shift that leaves you speechless, the kind that makes you drop to your knees and weep not in pain, but in gratitude. That's the kind of God I am, and that's what I'm doing for you. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what's coming next. You've asked, why does it feel so heavy? Why does it feel like everything hits me at once? And I say to you now, because the enemy knows what's about to be released in your life. He's trying to exhaust you before your increase. He's trying to distract you before your promotion. But he cannot stop what I have already spoken. I have sealed your future with my hand. The pressure is not your ending. It's the weight of the oil I'm pouring on your life. Yes, you've been crushed. But it's the crushing that produces the oil. And the oil on your life will destroy yokes, heal wounds, and shift atmospheres. You are not going to walk into rooms the same way anymore. People will see my light in you. You won't need to announce yourself. My glory will go before you. You've been hidden for a reason. I wasn't punishing you. I was preserving you. I kept you quiet while I worked in the background. I was shaping your heart, stretching your faith, deepening your roots. Because what I'm about to do in your life needs a strong foundation. Now the time has come. I'm calling you out of hiding, into the light, into visibility, into divine alignment with everything I promised. Comment 555 if you're stepping into this divine visibility. You won't have to force it. You won't have to explain yourself. What I'm about to do will speak for itself. Your life will be a testimony that my word is true, that my promises never fail, that I am still the God of miracles. I'm not doing this just for your comfort. I'm doing it for my name's sake, so others will see your breakthrough and believe in me again. You've walked through loss, you've experienced betrayal, you've stood alone, but you kept your heart soft. You chose to forgive. You chose to believe. You chose to keep walking. And I honor that. I don't forget the faithful. I don't ignore the quiet sacrifices. I reward those who trust me, even when they can't trace me. And now, your reward is at the door. There's a reason I've let certain things take longer than you expected. I was preparing you for what I already prepared for you. And now that you're ready, I'm releasing what's been held back. What was delayed is now being delivered. Not all at once, but quickly. One thing after another. Grace after grace. Favor on top of favor. Comment 999 if you're ready for the delivery season to begin. Your life will not look the same in the coming weeks. You'll feel lighter. You'll think clearer. You'll walk stronger. The confusion is lifting. The fog is clearing. And what felt impossible will suddenly feel easy, not because the path changed, but because my hand is on it. And when I place my hand on something, It multiplies, it prospers, it flows. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stop rehearsing what went wrong. Stop replaying the pain. The past is over. Let me have it. Let me redeem it. I'm not asking you to understand everything. I'm asking you to trust me with it. There are some things you will only understand later. But right now, all I need is your surrender. Let me do what only I can do. You don't have to explain yourself to everyone. You don't need their approval to walk in your calling. I already approved you. I already assigned you. I already said yes, and my yes is final. My yes breaks barriers. My yes silences every voice of fear, doubt, and rejection. You are not trying to become something. You already are who I called you to be. Now, rise into it. I'm setting a new rhythm in your life. A rhythm of grace, not grind. A rhythm of peace, not panic. A rhythm of faith, not fear. You don't have to run yourself into the ground to be blessed. You don't have to prove your worth to be seen. You don't have to shrink to be safe. I am your safety. I am your provider. I am your defender. I am your father. And I say to you again, this is your moment. This is your turn. This is your confirmation. This is your release. Every lie that said you missed it, every fear that told you you're not enough, every doubt that whispered it's too late, I silence it now in my name. My voice is louder. My truth is final. And I say, get ready, because it's happening. Comment, Amen, if you're still standing because of God's grace. I've seen the enemy try to confuse you. I've seen the way fear tries to creep in and lie to you, telling you that you've wasted time, made too many mistakes, or missed too many chances. But I am not the God of missed chances. I am the God of divine comebacks. I take what was broken and make it beautiful again. I take what was lost and return it with interest. Nothing is beyond my hand. Nothing is beyond my reach. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Let me in. Let me help you carry what has been crushing your spirit. You weren't created to carry that alone. Let me into the pain you've hidden from everyone else. You've been strong for too long. I want to give you rest. I want to breathe new life into you, not just enough to keep going, but enough to live with joy again. I'm not done writing your story. In fact, the most powerful chapters haven't even started yet. You've only seen the foundation. What's coming will be the fulfillment. The dreams that once felt distant are being drawn near. The promises I made you in the dark are about to be revealed in the light. This is the season of unveiling, of clarity, of forward motion. Comment 1111 if you believe your dreams are coming to life. You're stepping into a season where your obedience will speak louder than your past, where your faith will unlock doors no degree or connection could ever open, where your trust in me will be the only explanation for the turnaround. You won't have to defend yourself anymore. I will do that. You won't have to prove your worth. I have already called you worthy. You won't have to strive. You'll walk in divine rhythm. My child, I am the God of resurrection. And I'm not just resurrecting situations, I'm resurrecting you, your hope, your belief, your heart. I'm healing places inside you that you've kept shut off because of how deeply they were wounded. I'm pouring oil on your bruises. I'm replacing fear with faith. I'm exchanging confusion for clarity. You will not walk into the next chapter wounded. You will walk in whole. You were never forgotten, even when your phone was silent, even when doors closed, even when people left. I stayed. I never let you go, and I never will. My love is not based on your performance, it's based on who you are to me. You are my child, my creation, my beloved. Nothing can change that. No mistake, no failure, no detour. Comment 222 if you believe you are still chosen by God. You're not reading this by accident. This is not just a string of words. This is a divine appointment. I had this moment set aside just for you, to pull you close, to remind you of who you are, to breathe hope back into the places where you started giving up. This is holy ground, and something inside of you knows it. That tug you feel right now, that's me, so let the tears fall if they come. Let your guard down. I am safe. I am strong enough to carry you. I will not walk away, and I will not let this pain destroy you. You will not stay in the place of heartbreak. You will not remain in confusion. I'm pulling you out, and I'm setting your feet on steady ground. This next season is not about effort. It's about alignment. I will position you where you need to be. I will bring the right people into your life. I will protect you from what looks good but isn't from me. I will speak clearly, and you will know it's me. You will not miss it. I will give you signs. You will have peace, not the kind the world gives, but the kind only I give. You are entering into something sacred, a divine shift. What's about to happen won't just bless you, it'll ripple into the lives of others. They'll feel the overflow of what I'm doing in you. Your story will set others free. Your healing will inspire hope. Your testimony will unlock faith in those who lost it. You don't even realize how many people are about to be touched through your transformation. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You thought it was just about surviving, but I always had more in mind. You are called, you are anointed, you are equipped, you are covered, and yes, you are going to walk into everything I said, every promise, every word, every dream. Nothing is wasted, nothing is lost. I am making all things new. Comment Amen if you're ready for your breakthrough to be released. I know there were days when you almost gave up, days when the weight was too heavy, when the silence felt unbearable. But I was right there in that silence, holding you, carrying you, strengthening you. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was near, and I never left. I was storing up every tear, every groan, every act of faith. And now, I'm turning your quiet suffering into a loud victory. You don't need to fear what's ahead. I go before you. I've already walked into the places you're about to step into. I've cleared paths. I've opened doors. I've aligned hearts. The delay wasn't a denial. It was me preparing everything to fall into place in my perfect timing. You haven't missed anything. In fact, you're right on time for a miracle that's going to surprise even you. I'm not sending just a small shift. I'm sending waves of restoration. Restoration of peace, of finances, of relationships, of your identity. I'm not just bringing things back, I'm bringing them back better, stronger, fuller. What the enemy tried to destroy, I will rebuild with my own hand. and no one will be able to take credit for it but me. Comment 1717 if you believe God is rebuilding something better. There is a new anointing coming on your life. Not one that looks flashy or loud, but one that carries quiet authority. The kind of presence that shifts atmospheres without needing to say a word. You are stepping into rooms not to be seen, but to carry my presence. People won't even understand what changed, but they'll feel it. You won't just talk about me, you'll carry me. You are not small. You are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, set apart, appointed, anointed. And that calling on your life, it hasn't expired. I haven't changed my mind. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You're exactly who I want to use. And what's ahead of you is so much greater than anything you're leaving behind. You've walked through fire, and you didn't burn. You faced storms, and you didn't sink. That was me keeping you, covering you, fighting for you. And now I'm about to reward you. What felt like a wilderness is about to bloom. What looked like ashes is about to shine. What felt empty is about to overflow. I am still the God of sudden turnarounds, and you're standing on the edge of one. Comment 1212 if you believe your turnaround is already starting. There will be moments in the coming days that will feel different, lighter, freer. That's not your imagination. That's my spirit at work. That's chains breaking. That's burdens lifting. That's your soul stepping into peace. I don't just bring relief, I bring transformation. You won't just feel better, you'll be better. Restored from the inside out. This next move in your life will not be temporary. It will not be here one day and gone the next. I am giving you something stable, something steady, something sacred. You've been through enough shaking now. It's time for solid ground. You will no longer live in survival mode. You are about to step into a life of sustained peace and holy purpose. Your past no longer gets to define you. Your mistakes no longer get to haunt you. I am not punishing you. I am positioning you. I am placing you where you were always meant to be, in alignment, in overflow, in my will. The things that used to steal your joy will lose their power. The voices that used to bring you down will fall silent. I'm lifting your head again. You don't need to be perfect to receive this. Just open, willing, surrendered. I know the real you, and I love you completely. I'm not asking for performance, I'm asking for presence. Just walk with me. Let me lead. Let me speak into the places you've shut off. Let me be your strength when you feel weak. You don't need to have the answers, I am the answer. There are blessings with your name on them that no one else can touch. There are assignments you were born to carry. There is favor that follows you, not because you earned it, but because I chose you. My choosing is not random. My plans are not fragile. They are firm, secure, and they are unfolding now. Comment Amen if you're standing firm in who God says you are. There is nothing in your past that disqualifies you from what I've prepared. Not one mistake, not one failure, not one moment of doubt. My mercy rewrites stories, my grace resets timelines, and my favor opens doors you thought were forever shut. You're about to walk through doors you thought were locked, but I've had the keys the whole time. And now I say, it's time. It's time to stop replaying the hurt. Time to stop carrying guilt that I've already forgiven. You've been harder on yourself than I ever was. You've let shame sit where my love should be. Let me take that from you. I don't hold your past against you. I'm not focused on where you failed, I'm focused on what's ahead. And what's ahead is beautiful. I've seen you carry weight in silence. You've smiled when you were breaking. You've served others while your own soul was weary. That didn't go unnoticed. I've been storing up blessings for you in secret, and now I'm about to release them in public. Not to make you proud, but to remind you that I saw everything. I didn't forget. I never do. Comment 1111 if you know your hidden sacrifices are being honored. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You don't need to compete. You don't need to strive. You don't need to chase what I've already assigned to you. What's yours is protected. No one else can take it. You don't have to worry about being seen by the right people. I see you, and I hold the hearts of kings. I will place you where you need to be, with who you need to be with, and when you need to be there. I don't want you living in fear anymore. I don't want your joy tied to outcomes. I want your peace to rest in me. I'm the God who never changes. And when the world around you shifts, I remain. When plans fall apart, I stay the same. You can trust me. You can lean on me. You can fall into my arms and know I've got you. You are not meant to carry everything. You are not responsible for controlling every outcome. Lay it down. Give it to me. Your worry, your stress, your questions, your timing, your relationships, your finances. I can handle what's overwhelming you. I'm not panicked. I'm not confused. I already know the ending, and the ending is good. Comment 222 if you're ready to lay it all down and trust God fully. I will not let you miss what's for you. Even the things that felt like detours were still part of the journey. Even the losses had lessons. Even the delays had purpose. I don't waste anything, not pain, not tears, not even the waiting. You thought you were standing still, but I was working under the surface. Deep roots were growing. Faith was forming. Strength was building. And now, what was hidden will be seen. What was heavy will be lifted. What was confusing will become clear. I am not a God of halfway promises. I complete what I begin. I fulfill every word. And I will do the same with you. You've held on longer than you thought you could. And now you're about to see why that mattered. There will be moments in the coming days where you feel peace for no reason. That's me. Where a random answer shows up out of nowhere. That's me. Where a conversation brings clarity you didn't ask for. That's me. I'm not just in the big moments. I'm in the small ones, the quiet ones, the ones you might miss if you're not paying attention. So stay present, stay open, stay soft. You've been asking for signs. You've been hoping for confirmation. I'm sending it. You'll know. It won't be forced. It won't be confusing. It will align with my word. It will bring peace. And when it comes, move. Don't hesitate. Don't second guess. You're ready. You've grown. You've healed. And now it's time. You'll start to notice how things that used to shake you won't anymore. People who once had power over your peace won't anymore. You'll laugh again, and this time it will be deep, whole, and real. You'll breathe easier, sleep deeper, wake up with purpose. Not because life suddenly became perfect, but because you've learned to walk with me in the middle of it. You are not late. You are not stuck. You are not behind. You are in my hands, and I never fail. I never drop what I carry. I never stop loving my children, and I will never stop loving you. Not for 1 second, not for one mistake, not for one moment of weakness. Comment Amen if you believe God is already working behind the scenes. I want you to rest in this truth. You don't have to earn what I'm giving you. You don't have to fight for it. This is not a blessing you're chasing. It's a blessing that's chasing you. My favor is attracted to faith, and your faith, tired as it may be, is still alive, still reaching, still believing. That faith is enough for me to move. You have trusted me even while trembling. You've obeyed me even when it hurt. And now, I am pouring out answers that have been stored up just for this moment. Some of them will come fast. Some will unfold slowly, but all of them are on time. I don't operate on your calendar. I move by eternity, and eternity is now leaning toward your favor. There's a reason I closed certain doors, a reason I kept some things hidden. I wasn't withholding, I was protecting. Some opportunities weren't aligned with who you're becoming. Some relationships couldn't survive where I'm taking you. I know you didn't understand it then, but one day soon you'll thank me for every no that kept you available for my yes. Comment 1111 if you trust God's protection, even when it looks like rejection. The truth is, you've already come further than you give yourself credit for. You've grown through storms most people didn't even see. You've battled through seasons of quiet disappointment. But I've seen it all, and I call that strength. You don't need to be loud to be powerful. You don't need to be seen to be anointed. Your quiet faith has moved heaven. Now the atmosphere is shifting. You'll start to notice things feel different. The things that once overwhelmed you will lose their grip. You'll start waking up with hope again. That's not emotion, that's me. That's my spirit reviving your soul. I'm replacing fear with peace, weariness with energy, doubt with fresh vision. This is your renewal season. I'm bringing beauty out of broken places. Not just fixing the surface, but going deep into the roots. I'm healing trauma that you've carried for years, things you buried, things you tried to forget. I'm not doing it to hurt you, I'm doing it to free you. You will not carry that pain into your future. You will walk in joy, freedom, and clarity like you've never known before. Comment 222 if you are ready to walk in complete healing. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. People will ask what happened, how you changed, how you went from overlooked to overflowing, and all you'll be able to say is, it was God. Because it will be undeniable. I am not doing this in secret. I am preparing a table for you in front of every voice that said you wouldn't make it. Not to embarrass anyone, but to glorify my name through your life. You are not here to blend in. You are not here to settle. You were made to carry my presence.